My name is Angelica. I'm a rally navigator and have done that for 30 odd years now. Since I was very, very little living in Mexico, the motor racing sport runs in the family. We went for a picnic outside of Mexico City and I was sitting next to a tree and there was a rally going on and they were transiting. And I just looked at the rally cars and I just said to myself, you know, one day I will be racing cars. And it wasn't a normal thing that a girl will do. You were meant to play with dolls and do all the girly stuff, but no, I like to play with cars. I was a little bit different. So I got my driving license when I was 12, and then my first rally was when I was 13, and I was driving my first rally when I was 14, and I won my championship when I was 15. For me, it was just like a dream, and I can't thank Dad and Mom for all the support, and yeah, it was great.
For her motorsport career, coming to Europe has been really good because she's done some great events with other drivers in other cars and continues to. So she's probably the most international Mexican navigator there is now.
2000, I met Keith. He went with the English team and they were looking for somebody that could explain them the route book.
So the first year I went, Angelica wouldn't dance with me because she didn't like my shoes. I didn't even make it to the rendezvous the second year. I got sidelined by the then head of police who demanded I drink tequila with him. So it wasn't until 2002 that Angelica came over that year for Christmas and New Year and stayed for most of it after that. Took a few years, but we got there in the end.
Coming to the UK, that I thought, you know, if I'm going to own a car, if it's a classic car, it has to be a Mini. Like, I'm in London and I have my Mini.
Angelica always wanted a Mini, and I wanted to have a car that we went off and did things in. So we started looking at Mini Coopers and couldn't find anything that we really liked. Came across the MiniSprint idea, which then got me really enthused in it actually. It's got about 5 inches cut out of the body, so 2.5 inches from mostly around the bottom, 2.5 inches out of the windows, and it came about as a project to reduce the frontal area to make it go faster as a race car. So Neville Trickett did the cars and Rob Walker saw the car and ordered, I think, 50 or 100 of them. So that was back in the mid-60s, over a period of about not any more than 2 years. Neville is now in his 80s and lives in France, but will still do the metal work on a MiniSprint for you if you take body shell down to it.
He said, Angelica, if I'm going to build something for you, it has to be something special. He looked for the shell, he bought the shell was taken to France. It was a project that took 3.5 years from the beginning to completion, to finish to get the Mini on the road.
It's Angelica's Mini. It's racy. She just loves that sort of ethos of the car.
It was a very nice thought of him thinking about that special Mini and then see it finish. Nothing is perfect, but it's near to perfection, all the fittings and everything. For our relationship to have achieved that and him thinking about me and having this little treasure, we don't have babies, but it's our baby. In a way, it's give us so much joy and we enjoy being together, driving the car around, the long journeys in it.
For us, the Mini is something that definitely we do together. Although we're both big into motor racing, Angelica tends to go off and do her navigating on her own. Even although we might go to a race meeting together, I'll be off somewhere trying to find somewhere to take pictures. You know, when Angelica was doing the Carrera, she was navigating for Doug and I was in the service van for Richard Clark. You know, we would meet at the end of the day type thing, but we'd have had our own adventures during the day.
Kid and I, we're very lucky. Normally when we go away, it's just like, it's the boys and Angelica. And women are happy for the husbands to go along and enjoy motor racing, and they are happy staying at home. But no, I love to go motor racing, and I love to share that passion with Keith. We're very lucky that we have that in common. I take motor racing very seriously, and I just like to be fighting for the first place. He respects that, and it's very nice being the guy that knows everything about cars. So I think to have that complement that you can enjoy go motor racing, and some couples or some people will say, okay, well, motor racing, that's finished, let's move on. And so no, we sit down, have dinner, and we carry on talking about cars. So now it's wonderful. The rewarding side for me nowadays, when I sit back and think about motor racing, has changed my life in every aspect. Being born in Mexico, now being in the UK, I'm in another country, had given me an opportunity to meet such amazing people all around the world. And I think that's great, that a sport can take you in places that you never dream of, to meet people you never imagine, to learn different cultures. And the more you enjoy and you want more and you want to do more events, and the more you look into what's next and where would I like to go and race, giving me another opportunity of see different cultures, different people. I think it's just fantastic.